All right, so we're returning to Suikoden, which I'm very excited about because I love this game. I don't know how many folks are in chat right now who have not experienced the. Oh yes, there's like some weird not horse, dragon horses that I don't know. You know, it's a JRPG. We can't ride regular horses. How many folks in chat have not seen the Suikoden games before? Yes, dragon horses. I think that's what they're called. Might be wrong. It's been a little while. I know Brennomania here has, because he and I have talked extensively about Suikodens, and I know he has feelings. Chrono, thank you for subscribing. I'm going to be shuffling things around because I'm using a slightly different screen setup today. So this is going to be really annoying for just a sec, sorry. And you can't even just listen to the pretty music because it's going to do this. Yes, that's right. That's what we're doing. Put that one guy in my party. Oh, I wanted to put someone in my party, did I? Sodelheim, I'm fooled. I'm so fooled by you. Kind of OP. Oh, Kai! I'm going to put Kai in my party. Thank you. Yes, blue glass. Took me a bit to figure it out. Yeah, so if you aren't familiar with the Suikoden series, super recap thing here. Let me turn the volume down a little teeny bit. But basically, the Suikoden games are about the human cost of war is usually how I summarize it. So they're shockingly dark games in their own ways, which you might not believe from the like delightful flute music. This is a great soundtrack for flute players. But no, we've already had conflicts between the household of the Imperial General, our father, where we were raised to believe in the Empire, and then seeing how incredibly corrupt the Empire is around us. We've already had characters we love die, some in questionable circumstances, or maybe almost die, we're not sure. It's not been entirely clear. But I have played this game before. At least once. More than once. But it's been quite a while, so this is one of those cases where I'm sharing a favorite game of mine with folks. So yeah, I recently, in our last stream, okay, so to just quick recap, so Odessa Silverberg was the leader of the rebellion, and she made a decision that cost her life, where she said I acted on my feelings as a person instead of as the leader of the Liberation Army. So we've stepped in, and we're kind of keeping it quiet that she died because she's like viewed as like the hero of the people. So we're gonna step in and kind of do the work, but also be like, oh, Odessa, she's like back home planning. She's being Odessa. I'm just doing this other stuff because Odessa's busy Odessa-ing. But she gave us an earring and told us to go find somebody named Matthew, who it turns out is Matthew Silverberg. Which, if you'll recall, she's Odessa Silverberg, so it's her brother. The two of them had a falling out because he was the great strategist of the Imperial Army and saw people die because of his decisions and was like, I'm not going to do war anymore. And she was like, I'm going to liberate this country from the evil empire, which involves some war. So they got really mad and stopped talking to each other. So through a series of circumstances, we managed to get through to him that maybe by choosing not, just because he's choosing not to participate in the war does not mean it's not happening. And so perhaps he can do more good by taking action in something that's going to happen whether he's there or not. So he's like, okay, fine, I'm your head strategist, this is what you're going to do. You're gonna need headquarters. There's a place over there that you can go get. Sure, it's haunted by a zombie dragon, but you can just take care of that. And then you've got, one thing that I mentioned last stream that I think is funny is how quickly he's just like, well, obviously you need this, and this. And I'm like, Matthew Silverberg, have you been thinking about, like, thought experiment? if I were to come up with a liberation army, where would I put it and what would I do? So we took out the zombie dragon. I did a very good job fighting the zombie dragon. And now we have, sorry, our headquarters. Do let me know, by the way, I'm seeing the audio looks like it's going in the red a bit, so I'm gonna shift this a little bit. They knew that there were monsters. I don't know if they knew that it was a dragon, but they knew that there was like monstrous fog and stuff. So they were like, you're gonna have to go fight some stuff. Yes, it's loosely based off a famous Chinese novel, and in fact, one of my regular viewers on YouTube, shout out to Recruitment, who does translation work frequently, provides some context, and apparently there have already been scenes like where Gremio pretends to belittle McDole when we're trying to pass through a checkpoint so that they don't suspect that we are McDole, even though they can see we're McDole. Apparently that comes straight out of a classic work of literature. To the point that Recruitment was like, as soon as that scene started and I realized like kind of what the setup was, I knew exactly where it was going to go. So I'm wondering how many more sections, how many more moments in this game are going to be inspired by classics that I don't know, because that's not my cultural tradition, and that's not what we studied in my literature classes. But I thought that was fascinating. Because this one's only loosely inspired by the water margin. The idea being that there's 108 stars of destiny that we're recruiting, and we are born under these stars, and so we were born under the Tenkai star, which if you play the Suikoden games, they always have you play as a Tenkai star, recruiting 108 stars of destiny to shape fate. But so right now we have our castle. This is our gossip lady, who's gonna tell us little bits and pieces about people. I think O'Neill gives you some hints on who you can recruit. Not quite as effectively as Richmond in Suikoden 2, who is a detective. Oh, Richmond, I love him. I'll show you Suikoden 2, and you'll appreciate his music and everything. It's very, like, noir detective. It's very cool. That you send him to go find information about either how to recruit people, or you can find out secrets about your party members. It's amazing. Every game should have that. Yes, Richmond is great. I love him. But yeah, so we've been wandering around a little bit, recruiting people. Like, if you hear somebody who's like, man, I've always wanted to, I'm a peddler, but I've always wanted to own my own item shop, you can be like, hey, I've got a place for you. And then you can buy stuff here. It's cool that I can buy water runes. Oh, is there another gossip lady in this game? I need to remember. Oh, yes, you can, Amphi. That's true. Oh my goodness. If any of you watched the Undertale concert with us a couple of weeks ago, or went back and watched it on your own, the orchestra that played that, they were the people who did the Suikoden concert that I'm not gonna shut up about it. You're just gonna hear about the Suikoden concert that I went to in Tokyo for the rest of time, especially while we're playing Suikoden games, because it was one of those like life-defining experiences. But they came in from the intermission. Like they had like a whole bunch of people walk in and snapping to it, and all of the cellists were there doing the bass. It was really good. It was fantastic. They're really talented and awesome, and I love them. What are you, Sophie? You're gonna fall, baby. Are you okay? What are you doing? Hold on. Okay, she made it. Good job, Sophie. She's no longer on the bag. She's now sitting on the cabinet thingy drawer unit that she usually does, curling up inside of the ring fit because it's perfectly cat-shaped. Yes, Blue Glass, it's online. Oh wait, the Suikoden one? No, I'm afraid it's not. Like there's a reason why the Undertale one was filmed last year and was not put up until this year. And part of the tricky bit is that you have to license from the original company the music. And Konami is very particular about how and when things get licensed. There were certain rules and regulations about how they could license even holding the concert in the first place. So we probably won't see. They even told me, they were like, don't film this and put it on social media, Lauren. okay, fine. But I did record the audio in like little like voice recording bits on Facebook Messenger and sent them to my sister. I was like, that's not social media. So I'm like, I'm crying and they're playing. She's like, oh, I'm crying too. I'm like, they're crying. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, so unfortunately that means no, probably not. And while I could see if I could dig up those little clips, I don't know how effective they would be. And I wouldn't want to make my friends that got me there. I wouldn't want to get them in trouble with Konami. But yeah, no, we were fortunate. Well, the difference is that that's licensed from Toby Fox, and he's much friendlier about licensing. The company that I work for actually helps him with his licensing stuff, so I've heard a little bit of them talking about that. Alright, so we're gonna go back. God, I love this music. Yes, that's right, Materia Collective. Isn't it so convenient? You just like pop on the boat and just go straight across. Yes, we're gonna go get... Oh, I forgot to put Kai in my party. Well, that's fine. I'll do that. Where is Antonio? Where is he? Do I need to have an opening in my party? What am I doing? Where are we? Who are we? What are our dreams for the future? Yeah, well, so there's a couple of components that can go into... We're just gonna button mash, and Luke won't do anything because he is a short-range character who you do not want to put on the front row. So unless you put... Oh no! Victor has a bucket on his head. Shockingly, it doesn't prevent him from attacking. By the way, this is emulated, which is why the screen is blue, and things look a little weird. Sometimes weird things will happen. I do own this game. This game is hard to come by, but I do own my original copy from back in the day. Oh, I have a holy crystal. Yes! I need to stick that on somebody, then we'll go faster. Yeah, Luke is useless, but he's kind of lovably useless in this game. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. But yeah, with music, you can learn by doing in addition to learn by learning, if that makes sense. Madame Marie is in the Liberation Army. I'll work with her. Can't fight on an empty stomach. Recruit. Woo! Unfortunately, this is not the game with the cooking minigame. There will be a cooking minigame in Aerodan. I'm very excited about this. The cooking minigame is incredible. Both Suikoden 2 and Star Ocean 2 had two variations on an Iron Chef, original Iron Chef style minigame. It's amazing. I loved them both. I loved the original Iron Chef. I was trying to explain to my roommate because we were watching some baking reality TV competition thing, and they had as one of the guests some random comedian who wasn't very good at like it seemed really apparent to me that she probably does great with jokes she writes, but she wasn't very good on her feet. But my roommate was like, why do they have just a random comedian as one of the guest judges? And I was like, well, you see, back in the day, Iron Chef would have all sorts of interesting people. Like Itoi, the writer for Earthbound, was on an episode of Iron Chef. So... Anyway, when we play Suikoden 2, we will have the cooking minigame, and Luke will be the worst judge in the entire game. It's amazing. I wonder if I could do this whole thing as a flute choir. I think I could. I could do that. I could even have the timpani be like a bass flute. I could do this. I could totally do this. I'm sorry, folks. I'm so distracted from the fact that I'm supposed to be playing this game because I'm listening to this, like, If you guys have heard any of my Materia community arrangements, they tend to be flute choirs where I get a bunch of my flute friends together and I used to do like, I tried to make it as accurate a transcription as I could. Sometimes these days I'll like put in additional sections. But I have like an entire, I call them my flute army. Are we gonna call it the flute army in this game, guys? Are we gonna call it the flute army? But so I do a lot of that. So I'm used to listening and thinking through like, oh, could that instrumentation be a flute? Could I do the percussion on flutes? Because I have access to friends who would do piccolo and bass flute and alto flute. So when my friend Gregory shows up tonight, because he probably will, if Gamer of the Wind shows up, I'm gonna tell him we're doing this. Oh, man. Anyway, what was I doing? What was I saying before I got distracted by the music in this fantastic game? I'm gonna get my character recruitment guide because I don't want anyone else to have to keep on top of that. And the recruitment guide that I'm going to use is not spoiler free. So if you are not yet familiar with Suikoden, do not look at this. I think it's Suikoden source. Suikoden character recruitment guide. Yes, you can get 108. You can get 108 recruited stars of destiny. They are not all able to join you in combat. Blue Glass, are you on top of this? Are you going to be my guide, Blue Glass? Because that's all right. I can let you do that. Yes. Spoiler. This thing happens. Spoiler. The biggest, most emotional reveal in the entire game is one of the like first things on this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, okay, Blue Glass. Thank you. Gosh, where am I going? What am I doing? I'm gonna go get Kai in my party. I'm gonna fight some rabbits first. Oh my god, I love the music to this game so much. And it's not like... So most of the JRPG composers are fans of prog rock. And you can hear that in Uematsu's compositions in particular. Like... He's clearly a pianist, but he uses rock organ, like rock organ. And Sakuraba from Star Ocean also. I mean, if you listen to Sakuraba's stuff, it's just like prog rock and prog metal, like crazy. But what's interesting about Higashino, the composer for Suikoden 1 and 2, I don't think she may have contributed. She may have contributed a song or two to 3, but I don't think that. I think she'd retired by then. But that wasn't her background or her interest. And so if you listen to the music in the Suikoden series, like even though it's clear that Uematsu he's a classically trained pianist, and if you look at the pipe organ, you can tell they're all pianists because there's pipe organ music in this game too. But if you look at that, like my mom used to Shimomura-san, I don't know Shimomura's music that well, but I would imagine to some degree probably. She seems to have some poppy inspirations as well. I'm just looking at some of her work, I feel. I got to meet her on my trip to Tokyo too. She also signed my flute case. But Kikuta-san did not sign my flute case because I forgot to bring my flute to dinner. I met with him. Anyway, I'm sorry. I am going to be insufferably obnoxious talking about that trip, and I freely recognize what I'm doing. And I apologize for how annoying it's going to be. But I can't not talk about it, so it's just gonna be one of those things. So you're gonna hear like the same bits and pieces about it over and over and over again. Yeah, so Shimomura-san, thank you, Blue Glass. Blue Glass is here to take the picture because I'm not responsible enough to take care of myself and my party. You can be the responsible adult in the room. Okay. That's right, and Matthew's the one who changes characters for me, right? Who am I replacing? Oh, Camille, probably. How do I tell? There we go. Yeah, and then I can stick either... Yeah. Sorry. I got distracted. See, this is why I can only handle so many thoughts in my brain at the same time. I'm trying to talk about music and composers. Yeah, well, and there are songs for Suikoden that don't sound like classical as much as this does. So it's not that they don't have wide ranges of inspiration, because I think it's clear, especially with as varied as a JRPG soundtrack is. Like, I would say of all of the composers that I love that are JRPG composers that are the most, are like the least varied tonally, like Sakuraba has impressed me because I would never have guessed that he was the Dark Souls composer, and prior to I don't know which generation of games, but all of his stuff sounded like it was all the same composer, which I enjoyed, but my sister would complain about. Yeah, so video game music is my world. It is literally the biggest part of my freelance work that you could almost call my day job. Not writing music, no. I do marketing and communications and things like that for them. But if you want to actually seriously talk game music analysis, there are a number of YouTube channels that do that, and a couple of my friends who I think do that on Twitch. Doug probably talks about that stuff. So I do not have that degree of training or expertise. Yes, so Tank Ready, is that how I say your name? I'm sorry. So Tails and Star Ocean are both Tri-Ace, yes. But Kid Icarus Uprising and Mario Tennis are not Tri-Ace, I don't think. But they both have Sakuraba soundtracks, and if you listen to the Kid Icarus music, I've never played those games. Tails, okay, so Tails, there was a company and it divided Tails and Star Ocean. Like, it wasn't Tri-Ace when it made Tails, but Tri-Ace came from the people who made Tails, which is why their combat systems are so similar and why they share a composer and a few other things. So, the only Tails game that I really know, other than my sister being obsessed with Tails, and so I kind of absorb a certain amount of knowledge by osmosis, but I know Tales of Fantasia, which was back when I think some of those people were still on the team. Yeah, if you listen to the Kid Icarus Uprising soundtrack, and you know specifically like PlayStation to PlayStation 2 era Sakuraba composition, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is totally him. The Tails games seem really anime tropey to me. And I know there's one that isn't, and I think that's one that my sister likes, and I might, but I'm not sure. I'm a little bit iffy on them. But there's one, I think it's Berseria or Vesperia, which I can't remember which it is, but one of those that's not that's different, and people have told me that if I played a Tails, that would be the Tails to play. Yeah, Blue Ghost, and it makes sense because like it's the same team that conceived of them. They've since diverged, although they've both gone super anime in, I think, different directions. I've broken up with the Star Ocean series, but prior to that, my sister and I cosplayed as almost everybody from Star Ocean 2, and I have a lot of love for Star Ocean 3. Haven't played the first game, but I'm now so angry because of the fourth game that I refuse to have anything to do with the series. Except for playing Star Ocean 2 music with my band. But that doesn't count. What was I saying? What was I talking about? I don't know. It probably wasn't important. But we will hear music on this soundtrack that sounds a little different, especially in Suikoden 2. Like, there are some songs that are a departure, where she's kind of like, oh, I guess I should compose a, like, 1920s feeling like noir detective set in that era theme song for our noir detective character. Man, Star Ocean 3's endings are weird. I like video games. See, this is part of why I am playing these games that I've played before with you folks, because like, so I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake Crisis Core 2. I started that last Thursday, and I'm like, there's chat, but whatever. I'm just like, oh my god, this game, I'm in this experience, and occasionally I like look over at chat. I'm like, oh right, I'm playing a video game. But with games like this, I can go on tangents about random things, and it's fine. It doesn't feel like there's weird pressure. I was gonna take stuff off of Camille so I can give it to Kai, because I don't yet have rock. Not flowchart. Oh, actually I think Suikoden 2 is the one that has, because it also has a song that I think it's one of my bandmates describes as sounding like it's a 90s disco baroque mashup. Gritty Turbo Teen, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. And I apologize if I ever put you on the spot if you just want to lurk. She was wearing 2 pairs of... I don't know, that's a good question. Oh, I guess Luke isn't wearing anything anyway, so he can just like... If he can wear any of this, he can just take it, okay. Oh man! Luke can actually wear clothing. We're gonna hand this over to you. We're gonna hand this over to you. Oh! Oh! Got hazy. I don't need the hazy crystal. I mean, I guess I could put the hazy crystal on someone. I need rock! When do I get rock? I don't want to have to carry around all this junk. That's so much junk. Alright, let's go put... Oh no, this is the wrong way. I know, blue glass. There's a subset of the fandom that would be disappointed in that news. Hazy Rune, I think, raises your defense by making it so that sometimes, like, you know the thing that... The ninja thing where there's blurs. Yes! Look at us! We're all on the same page. I'm so proud of us. Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh, Gritty Turbo Teen, you came here after watching the Talos Principle. Yay! I don't know if I've ever had anybody follow me because of the Talos Principle archives. You just made my day better. I'm obsessed with that game. Oh man, that's so exciting. I'm trying really hard, Blue Glass. I'm holding myself back. Like this, admit to party, eject from party. Like the phrasing. Bye, Camille. It's a really good game. I recognize it's not for everyone. Okay. So you notice that like there was a lag as it like thought about loading people? Oh, Kai comes with the Hazy Rune. Oh, he's gonna actually be able to use magic. Maybe. Maybe, hold on. Did I put... Oh, I put a water rune on her. Well, I'll just get another one. I don't need money. Yes, you can put Antonio in your party. I believe he fights with a ladle. Add to the party. Party member is full. Yeah, so my ex-husband was much better at video games than I am, generally speaking. So I actually was better at Dark Souls than he was because he was expecting to be able to defeat it the way he could defeat other games. But he loved Suikoden too. So on one of his many replays, he was like, fine, I will challenge myself. So he put the like 4-year-old child and the flying squirrel and the will be a healer someday. No, that is the 4-year-old child. Like just like all of the worst possible characters and played through the game with that. Yeah, Antonio is much lower level. Let's give some gear to Kai. Hand over to Kai. But he can't use this. Hand over. Yeah. I think probably because having just a single character is just not fun. Alright. Luke, try to not die. Why do you have a speed ring? Are you volunteering yourself? Oh, because he's got the wind rune. I won't say the spoiler about him, but I guess that makes sense. Well, congratulations, Luke. You've just gotten promoted to, like, carrying all of my healing gears. Alright, what else was I gonna do here? Did I go to see Marie? Did I save? I don't think I saved. No, not pack mule. Just you want to have your fast character be equipped with healing items. Alright, what do you say, Camille? I used to say the name Camille, but then I had a boss for 8 years named Camille. And I called her Camille when I came into the interview and very quickly learned that she was not Camille, she was Camille. So now that name is primarily, but you'll hear me say both with this game because I knew this character long before I knew my boss, Camille. So I will sometimes say this character the way I used to say this character's name, but sometimes not. No, you can't remove Luke's wind rune. So once he's all out of wind magic, he just starts tossing medicine at the party, obviously. Alright, where am I going? Am I going to the... I'm going to the west now, aren't I? Bing, bing, bing. Oh my gosh, are we doing are we referencing... My... Wedge loves that band. What is that band? I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna cruise on my ship. Pet Shop Boys, that's it. Yeah, she loves them. She's very excited that I knew some of their music. Because apparently most people only know... Wait, hold on. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, Pirate's Fortress. So that sounds good. Let's go visit some... Hey! I recognize you. You'll notice all of these folks have portraits. That's how we know they're going to be recruitable, doesn't it? Oh, I used to call him Hi There. Because I was a really cool, unoriginal child. Yes, apparently. So I was on one of my many cross-country drives listening to playlists of songs, and Go West, covered by the Pet Shop Boys, came on. And the next time I pulled over, I texted Wedge, and I was like, Wedge, why is... Oh no, that was when I could do voice to text, dictating. So I was like, okay, Google, send a text to Wedge. And it'd be like, okay, what's the message? And I'm like, Wedge, why is Go West Pachelbel's canon in D? And it turns out that actually the main Pet Shop Boys singer dude did not want to cover that song, and his bandmate talked him into it because he was like, okay, if we don't play up the Pachelbel's canon to an extreme degree, I won't do it. So that's why if you listen to their version of it more than the original, it's like way more in your face about being Pachelbel's canon in D, which I unironically love, by the way. It's like one of my favorite songs ever. I don't care how overplayed it is. I'm gonna do a flute choir cover of it. So when that eventually shows up on my YouTube channel, you can be like, oh, Lauren said she was gonna do it. She made good on her threat. General Millick's domain. Oh no! They said no, guys, we can't do it. I think it's a beautiful and wonderful song, and my favorite teacher growing up in elementary school would put it on when we needed to think and focus, so I listened to it to think and focus, which means I've listened to it sometimes leading up to some really hard decisions in my life, but I still love it. to bits and itty bitty pieces. Okay. Yeah, me too, Cake. There's probably in one of the other games, like probably 4. Suikoden 4. So we're getting run out of all of these checkpoints that belong to the generals, the other generals. Because if you remember, Shahrazade is Sonya Shulin's. Hi, Dover! Milik's folks told us that that was Milik's area. I don't remember Blue Glass. I just wanted to ride my boat around, and I'm riding my boat around. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. This is so much funnier to me than it should be. It's not capitalized. It's not given any context. Just Maelstrom. Yeah, no, it doesn't kick me out. Like I'm hitting the button to go into it, and it just pops up. Oh, the Lark's Ascent. Is that Rayfall and Williams? Hold on, we gotta get slightly stuck in here now. That's why it's good that there's no combat, because now I can just kind of explore like a dummy and get kicked out of places. Oh my goodness, Rayfall Williams is one of my favorites. I had a realization recently that there was some song that made me think of Rayfall Williams that I grew up with. Was that a song in Suikoden? When was that? What was that? Oh no. Now I'm having to try to remember. Whenever my memory has been less bad. And I'm trying to keep up with taking my vitamins. What was it? It wasn't that particular song, but it was something else. Well, we'll see. Hey, look, there's some rocks. Can I run myself aground? No, I can't. Well, we're gonna hop off the boat. Let's go get rock. And I guess progress the plot. It might come to me. I swear it's like something that I remember talking about while listening to, which would imply that it was streaming video game music. It wouldn't have been something from Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if Final Fantasy VII's music, like the remake. Kuan. Is this it? This is it. I think this is it. This is your village of Kuan. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna go meet up with Lepant, the most orange man in the world. Are you ready to see? Maybe, I don't know if he's actually, he might be yellower than orange. My old TV had it was too red. New commander? Are they talking about my boss's boss? Oh no, Lepant! So orange is the color. Okay, my old TV sometimes made things too reddish. Hey, Lorelai! Inexplicably in a bunch of games. What is your backstory? I don't know that we'll ever get it, unfortunately, but you sure do look cool. Lorelai looks really cool. I'm not high enough level for her. I don't remember. Yeah, she looks super cool and is kind of a not super nice person, so a lot of people like her. Nah, I'm alright. Thanks, though. He's not the least liked character in the series, I think. Level 30, okay. Go away, Kryn. Nobody likes Kryn. You, in time, will also come to not like Kryn. Oh, man! What have you got for me that I can't fit in my inventory? Better armor for my party members. Whoa, I need money, though. I don't have any of that. Blue ribbon? Cleo! Cleo, can I give you a pretty ribbon for your hair? Yes, cake. Yeah. Every time I see Kryn, I'm always like, ugh. Choco? Why Choco? I mean, he's a little bit annoying, but in a, like, he would hang out with, like, he could just, like, chill with, like, Ted and Luke and Futch in the, like, bratty little boy club. Hi, Giovanni. Lepant is busy staining himself orange. Giovanni, you're helping. Right. Well, clearly, Chrono, we just need to set things on fire. That's always worked for us in the past, doesn't it? Hello. There's a commander. Ted never... Don't remember how far out she is. I love Ted. I love Ted very much. But yes, he is a bratty 300-year-old boy. I think it probably feels good for him to be able to be a normal kid. I think that's probably part of why he's so happy to be in the McDowell household, is that he can be a bratty, you know, 15-year-old bratting at a couple of 12-year-olds, and that's fine, and that's gotta be kind of nice. Yes? Oh, it's appraising! Yes, please appraise my stuff. Let me know if I should put it in my bathtub. The results are in. Sorry. It's gonna happen. We need to get all of those and put them all. Yeah, no, the translation of both 1 and 2 is... I'm gonna play it Skwizdgar. I have come to the realization that I'm going to play Hades. I tried talking myself out of it, but I wound up talking myself into it. Because I found out that the main character does sassy banter. And everyone does sassy banter. And it's all the Greek gods. And I love the Greek gods. I love Greek mythology so much. So much. And so, like, the idea of, like, sassing with them, and the fact that, like, when you die and then you go back and talk to people, like, when you go to fight them, they're like, hey, I'm going to acknowledge that that happened in the past, like, is amazing. I'm so excited. Like, am I going to be sassing at the Greek gods? Are they going to be sassing at me and each other? Will I get to complain about all of my favorites and least favorites? Yes! That's all I want. I will put up with game... Okay, I don't play hard games. But I beat Dark Souls. Why? Lore. I can't do puzzle games historically, and I've always struggled with spatial reasoning, but I played through Talos Principle, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Why did I play it? Because people told me there was lore. I hate 2D platformers with a passion, and also historically don't like puzzles. But I played all the way through Celeste. Why? Because of emotions. So I can play a roguelike for sufficient banter and sass. So apparently that's what we're going to be doing at some point. I don't know when. Yeah, Suikoden 2, I believe they had basically a spreadsheet, and so they were trying to translate as best they could with just a spreadsheet, no context. So there are things like the cat that goes honk. I did actually enjoy the gameplay of all of those. Dark Souls was really fun and interesting. It turns out I like strategizing how to get around things. The puzzles were really, like, my brain got better at braining because of Talos Principle. There are a few points in Cake where, like, they translated it and it winds up meaning... It's kind of like Final Fantasy VI where, like, it means a different thing than what they wrote. And not just, like, Matthew's strategy, like military strategist being translated as military surgeon. Yeah. Anyway, we'll cover that. All right. Cringe. Nobody's ever done that with his name before, I'm sure. I mean, I can't trust you, but sure, let's progress the plot. Okay, Chrono, well, cringing about Crin is what you do. Nobody likes Crin. Nobody likes Crin. Because he's very legit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Hollow Knight, because it doesn't have easy mode stuff. Why is that, Crin? Politics. Crin's like, I don't care. Eileen has such a pretty design. He's so charming, isn't he? True upstanding gentleman right here. You can talk to him or blackmail him or whatever. Like, it does a good job, I think, of conveying, like, Crin just does not care. No, Chrono, I'm required to put them in my party at this point. There will be sections of the game where I don't have to bring them, but different scenes in the Suikoden series, this is true of the entire series, they'll be like, so-and-so has to be in your party, so-and-so has to be in your party. So, like, Gremio and Cleo are required here, yes. And, like, Gremio is required to be in your party probably more often than I think anyone else. And Victor's also required to be in your party here, too. But basically, whoever they're going to need for a plot scene who can join your party will be required to be in your party, which is why the leveling system is brilliant. Because if, for plot-related reasons, you have to have someone you don't ever use in your party, and in just a couple of battles, they'll be up to level. Young Cthulhu! Hey, friend! It's been a bit. Rainbow Story, I haven't seen the trailer for Balan Wonderworld. I've heard people talk about it. 3D platformer like Mario Galaxy? 3D platformer? Because I like Mario Galaxy and Mario 64. But I'm not normally a platformer person. Although, as has recently been discussed, I will play genres I don't usually play if there is something sufficiently compelling. Oh, like Knights! Okay, I've actually never played Knights firsthand. I've just watched people play a little bit of it. So all of the characters who are present in this scene, like you'll notice that like Luke and Kai like aren't even here. They're not even in the scene. So Knights is stylish. Unsurprisingly, my bandmate Wedge, who really likes cool, jazzy, funky things in Sega, likes Knights. Gremio, it's fine. Ha! Victor does not have too much pride for this. All right. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. At least in Suikoden 2 when it's nighttime, I think that they changed the graphics. They put like at least a darkness overlay of some sort. Yeah, I don't know that Gremio and Victor would be the happiest of roommates. Yes, there are definitely limitations. Particularly in Suikoden 1. There probably is fan fiction of that. I don't know how active the Suikoden fanfic community is, but I don't think Gremio and Victor is a super popular pairing. If only because there's so many other people to pair. Giovanni does not appreciate me. Oh, don't we get to see Jupo soon and then we can get Meg? Not gonna call him Juppo. Not gonna call him Juppo. I spent several years calling him Juppo before having an argument with a fangirl who was correct, but also really rude and dumb about explaining to me that it's not Juppy the puppy. Anyway. Suikoden 3 had a very different approach to how it handled both recruitment and parties because of the multiple character perspective system. Yes, Flick and Victor is the most popular. I could have told you that when I was like, there's too many other people to pair. I mean, they're not going to be shipping Victor with Gremio because they're shipping Victor with Flick. Tyr Gremio, interesting. Okay. I didn't encounter that a lot, but I'm also not surprised. Who's the third most popular one? I'm really curious. That's true. We are trying to keep Chrono from being spoiled, and here he is running off to AO3 to spoil himself. That's Suikoden 3. That's a weird pairing choice. That's like, it's not like it's completely founded in nothing. It's a strange choice, and it's strange to be as popular as it is. There must be something in the fandom on AO3. Yeah. That's a weird choice. There must be like one thing. Oh no, Dover, did you just pun there? It is kind of a Frodo Sam thing. The difference is though that Gremio kind of sort of plays like a mothery role to Tyr, and that's kind of what makes it different. Because Frodo and Sam are very much peers throughout. Like there maybe is like more of a like servant type thing, but it's not parental servant type thing. It's more friendly. So, Alright. Let's do this. Probably have to have saved, but whatever. Could fight some rats. That sounds useful. Button. Button, who has that? Item. Shoulder pads. Ooh, everybody could use that. I need to dump some stuff though. Excuse me. I'm gonna give this to him for now. I may regret this. Yeah, no, but it's different because of the way that Gremio like moms Tyr is what makes it a little bit weird, but that has never stopped anyone, and they're not actually related, so I can't really complain. It's not like the Figaro brothers, for example. Oh, maybe so. Hold on, let me equip. Sure, why not? Okay. Give your gloves to Kai, who needs to wear clothes. Oh wow, Kai has lots of health compared to Gremio. You could, Cake. I wonder what the age difference is between them. Tyr is older than I'm, like, when I'm talking about, I think he's like 16. I don't know. It's really hard to say in JRPGs also, like the age of characters. Alright, Kai. Put on some gloves. Yeah. Excellent. Hold on. We're just gonna shuffle our stuff around a bit. Luke! You got new clothing you can wear! How exciting! Look at this, folks! Luke is putting something on his head. I'm very excited about this. Luke, why are you in my party? Why are you in my party? I guess in case I fight a boss. Otherwise he doesn't really serve much purpose. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, this way. No, that nobody can use the brass armor, unfortunately, because Kai can't, and I think everybody who can use it is using it. All right, nope. This is why Kai is in the party. This really makes me think kind of the mimics from Dark Souls specifically. Oh shoot! What just happened? I don't know what just happened, but I don't like it. Oh, Kai is high level. Okay, I had to check. Gotta check. The slots did fail, but I'm concerned. Robot soldiers. Oh, right! Because Jupo's here. Yes. Okay. No. It's gonna unite everything. So as you can tell, the Master People attack is a little bit good. Doesn't it, Young Thulu? Like, it's definitely not like the best ever, but I think it looks very good, especially when you understand that it's a pretty early PlayStation game, so. Yes! What if you took over a warehouse of your very own so I could put all of my stuff in storage? This is the best. He does kind of, Chrono. I see. Why would you ever say no? I am so excited, Rock. He just leaves. I like him. And he's useful. And he doesn't do this to my vault, I don't think. Cake, I think it's supposed to be. I think it's a fascinating pairing because like Oh no! Oh, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, I don't know that there are any characters with blue in their name. John Slotman. Oh, how is he doing? It could be worse. I need to give some of that medicine to Kai. Everyone should always have a medicine. Oh man, are you turning this into a Mega Man game, Chrono? First we've got Rock, now we've got Slot Man. Are you also— wait, no! Child! Yes, and we are in the robot area of the game, too, so... We are! We're in the robot area of the game! These are robots around me that I'm avoiding. Do I have to heal McDole? I guess I do. Okay, fine. Does he? No, I gave him medicine. In his inventory? He's got it in his inventory. No. Unite. Always unite. Everybody else just hits. Blam! 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 So useful. Then we'll just get Valeria in our party. Nope! Did it wrong. Okay, hold on. Yay! Well, they're setting the stage for Jupo. You're like, gosh, there are a lot of robots here for some reason. Why are there so many robots? Gosh, I don't know. Luke's staff kind of looks like it has a giant marshmallow on it. We might save state when we get there. Minimal annoyance, maybe. I'm surprised Jupo isn't more universally disliked. One thing that I really appreciate about Higashino's compositions is the way that she really uses woodwinds that don't frequently get oh, we're gonna run out of space soon. How does she have 2 circlets? But not brass armor. Hold on. What's going on with your equipment, Cleo? Oh, circlets are on your arms! Okay. There's so many of you. There's so many of you. Stop being so many of you. Just stop that. Guess I'll be using up some healing items and then I'll have more space in my inventory. Look at this! They hit everything! They hit everything! Every single enemy got hit. Did you see that? And also how Kai counterattacked all the time. Like, do you see how good they are? Yeah. No, he's really good. Yeah, so like you can be like, oh, I like other characters better. So then you put the other. Oh, does he? Oh, I guess he does. Where is the medicine we're close to using up? Yours. Use the medicine. Somebody else needs it. Not Victor, though. There we go. Yeah, the game developers hadn't yet. There he is. Don't give it up. Okay, good. Yeah, no, I tend to just use my favorite characters. But Kai is really good. So he'll get us through this. Because we don't have a lot of... Like, I actually really, really love the core cast. That's one thing that I really appreciate about the Suikoden games. Is that usually when you have to fill your party with people who are required, you're not like, gosh darn, I sure do hate these people. Why are they in my party? Alright, buddy. We haven't even been to see the contraption yet, by the way. So it's like, do you like it? Gremio's response is, you must be kidding. To, do you like it? We'll see the contraption shortly. Contraction. Contraction. Haha. Oh no! So, if I remember correctly, when you get 3 balloons, you float off out of battle, right? Isn't that what the balloon does? I might be mistaken. Anyway, that's the point he had is supposed to avoid. Okay. Hold on. Save state. Okay, hold on. This is the contraption, by the way. I just save stated again. Monster. So we could just like load, or we can do this. We could just do this like we're supposed to. We all love the contraption very much. Okay, so just to make it clear, the folks who are calling it silly but delightful and are like, what? Are the folks who haven't played the game. And then people are like, oh god, not this room again, are the people who have. And I find this amusing. Alright, I'm pretty sure that these boys can take care of business, so I'm gonna play it unsafe. Having Tide does make this much less of a hassle than it might otherwise be. Alright, let's like heal the party or something, yeah. Why did they do this? I don't know. We lost some experience points. And there's nothing you can do. It's not like press the button earlier. Question mark? What does that mean? I don't remember. Oh, okay. What do I use that for? What does that do? What does Dragon Sense Incense do? Is that the life item? Is that the thing that brings you back to life when you die in combat? Party heal, okay. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, okay, that actually didn't take that long. Cool. Wait, infinite use party heal? Are you serious? Oh, you didn't realize that we were getting across. Is it seriously? Is it seriously an infinite use party heal? Infinite use? Like, really? Okay, we're gonna save state. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's working. So I had to test our save state situation. That would be ridiculous. Okay, only during battles. Okay, we'll find out. The next combat we get into. Luke has it, right? Oh man. I think Luke has it, which is good. That's who should have it right now. Yes. Because what else is he gonna do with it? Or what else is he gonna do with his turn? Oh no, Luke of Blight is here! The worst! Hi! Welcome, please don't kill us all. I am... I'm introducing the folks who don't know Suikoden to this series starting at the beginning, which is fun. Because a lot of us here do know and love the games very much, but a couple of folks in the audience have never played a Suikoden before, so they do not know what to expect. So we're trying to talk about things without spoiling too badly for them. Yes, Chrono is new here. Gremio is not comfortable with this. I should have totally named myself McNugget. I didn't. God, McDowell is so short. Look, he's shorter than Cleo. I am tormenting you, Chrono. That's right, I am. Well, the world's most orange man is going to be so mad. No, don't make me do it. Oh, do I have to fight a boss? Do I have to fight a boss? Is there a Jupo mechanical boss? I'm trying to remember. Oh man, a Suikoden podcast. That's exciting. I was involved with the fandom like over 15 years ago, so a lot has changed since then. So like I didn't know there was a podcast. That's super cool. All right. Let's sneakily sneaking out. Jibo, why? Why, Jibo? Why? Because he's an annoying robot maker. He makes annoying robots. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, presumably Lepant doesn't use his sword very often. Or maybe he has some sort of like a thing that... Oh, were they deactivated? Oh, he did say he was going to deactivate the dolls, didn't he? Fine. Alright, hi Kryn. So you notice like they make sure you know not to like Kryn. He like tells you you're late. Oh my god. Do you have a Kryn emote? Oh my god. That's the worst. That's the worst. The worst. Unacceptable. It's amazing. This went so well last time. This has never happened to us before. We've never fallen for this trick before, ever. I love Cleo's, like, quiet sass. You don't say. Oh, he drank it and now he's out. Okay, did I not tell you? This man is overwhelmingly orange. Did I lie? No. This is the most orange character in any video game I have ever played. Do you see how orange he is? And now that I'm not playing on terrible old television, I see he's also got like a ridiculous little mustache. I wonder if he's like inspired by like Hulk Hogan or something like that. He's just really orange. And like he looks like he's not wearing a shirt, but I'm pretty sure he's wearing a shirt and his garments are also orange. These are the very important observations that my sister and I made about these characters when we played the game for the first time. Lepant is the orange man. Isn't he charming? Don't you just like love Kryn? Oh, you think they were going for gold with him? Maybe so. Hey, we just want to talk. I'm gonna actually say words instead of letting him fight me. Does he have a mullet? Just a total change! He's like, oh! I mean, to be fair, he refused. We wanted to have this conversation with him without having to sneak into his house and steal his precious treasure. But he wouldn't let us. Look, so Lepant is actually a cool dude. And so he's trying, like, a lot of times when you have somebody who chooses to basically take the centrist position in stories, there's a degree of cowardice involved. But in Lepant's case, I mean, he's kind of stuck. Like, his situation is not good. So in a way, he is refraining from taking sides because he wants to be, like, do the responsible thing. Yeah, no, I love this song. And I need to make a friend record the guitar part so that I can either play flute or sing along with it. So that'll come. I just need to do... But I still have to finish my Final Fantasy VI flute choir album thing. I got sidetracked by everything. Also, there have been several Materia Community albums that have been going on, and one of them was from a game which I cannot tell you. But there was a game I could not refuse, and that took a lot of effort. It was really hard for me to arrange the track that I wanted to do on it. But now I have creative music energy again, so maybe I will finally finish some of the songs I've been working on for the past 5 years. You know, I actually started working on Beautiful Morning from Suikoden 2 because it is a flute duet with backing stuff. And my ex-husband loved Nanami because she reminded him of his sister. But I did not finish that for related reasons. But I might go back to it at some point. But yeah, so there'll be more music. I'm just gonna keep bugging him. There are people in the world who don't like Nanami, but they're wrong. Okay. Alright, Orange Man. I'll give you your sword back. Uh-oh. What could possibly be happening now? What plot convenience is going to make the story further? Oh no! The two things, remember, the two things that he values most are his wife and his sword. We took one, something has to happen to the other. It wouldn't be mentioned and then not go anywhere. Yes, that is exactly where I was going with that, Chrono. Alright, let's save so that we don't have to do Juva's spinning wheel again. Oh, I need to find an item shop or something to ditch the stuff. I guess I don't know if there's actually like there's not a dungeon coming up. Never mind, I'm fine. Maybe I'll have to find a boss, but look, napping is important, okay? One must be well rested at all times. Giovanni. Let's go recover Eileen. For what reason? We've heard that name before. Commander Craze. He just straight up kills them and charges on in. Lepant, so it's not that Lepant is a man of inaction. He's not subtle. No. Let's just like go get this treasure chest first. If I even have room in my inventory, which I might not. Oh shoot! Don't give up the water rune piece. God, I hate the inventory system so much. There's a water rune piece. It's not the same as a water rune. This is something that we're going to put on our weapons to imbue them with a certain... what should I get rid of? Oh wow, you can't take Luke's speed ring or guard robe off. No, I already gave up that to get the white paint because I need the paint so that I can get... Oh no, What's his name? Does he also have an Italian name like Giovanni and Antonio? What's his name? Oh, antitoxins. Yes, I'll get rid of an antitoxin. Water rune piece is definitely better than that. Alright, so let's finish supporting Lepant in his... No, not Guillaume. Guillaume is bad and in 3. No, the painter. What's the painter's name in this game? I should know this. He paints the original Japanese cover art. Ivanov! Yes, that's right, Ampy. Okay. Totally not Italian. But in my defense, I was a kid when this came out. Oh man. Who do we kick out of our party? Kai or Luke? What a difficult choice. Why was he even in? I think I thought I was going to have to fight another boss. I don't know. I don't think I remembered actually this at all. Yeah, I don't know Yakuza, but if there's a dude who just gets really mad and just like murders everybody for kidnapping his wife, yes, that is Lepant. Bye, Luke. We have to replace you with Orange. Alright. Empire Soldier. Prepare for Master Pupil attack. You're not going to be very happy. Oh, no, they put him in the back row. Okay, well, he might as well have just been Luke. What, do you have any items, buddy? Oh, good. They equipped him with some medicine. Well, that's good. He can do something. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? I guess maybe you're supposed to think to yourself, oh, I'll replace one of my front row characters with him. But I can't! Kai, I guess I could have put Kai. But no, but then I wouldn't have had Kai. That's, no. Whatever, Lepant. You're in timeout. Time out. They didn't take the sword there. They should have been like, would you like to reorganize your party? And I would be like, sure. Let's stick one of my front row characters in the back so that my back row character or my front row character can front row. What is it, Chrono? Did you find something ridiculous that you had to share? Formation. Hey T-Griff, what's up? Romeo, why do you have so little health? Haha. Yes, mysterious. Mystery. All right. This very devil-looking person. Separated at birth, who what? Oh, did you find, like, is there a particular cartoon that Lepant resembles? Is that what this is? We found Lepant's look-alike. Okay, so that must be what they were inspired by. Thanks to you, I've been reassigned to this miserable country town. Thank you, Craze. Yes, so Suikoden is not... Yes, that is exactly what's happening here. So the Suikoden games are not afraid to go places, and they will only go so far in directions. Like, I don't really, like, there's, like, I would give violence content warnings for some things, but I wouldn't give, like, this is not quite to the degree of, like, an actual content warning, but also, like, the game doesn't play this off for laughs. Like, this isn't meant to be like, oh, what a crazy evil person. You're supposed to be like, wait, what? Because, like specifically the use of the word pleasure in this, like, it's a way that they can not necessarily go into the details, but it's a very, very loaded word. And in the circumstances, it's a very, very heavy word. Like, that single word does a lot of work in the dialogue. Yes, no, Suikoden 2, I don't know that this game necessarily deserves content warnings, but there are some parts in Suikoden 2 that are intense. And again, not in a sexual violence sort of way, but as much as, like, it's like, oh, bright colored graphics, like, Suikoden is about the human cost of war, and it is about people at their worst and at their best. And we will see moments of humanity at its best, but we will also see things like this. And what I like about, I was about to say what's interesting about, which I know is the phrase that I always use, what's interesting about Craze as a character is he's not even important. He doesn't even matter. He's just some petty, low-ranking officer. And yet, and yes, this Luca Blight is his own content warning. But yeah, like, Craze is no one of consequence. He doesn't matter. He's not like one of the great villains of the story. He has no importance whatsoever and minimal power in the context of the world. But the power that he does have is enough, and he chooses to use it. And it's awful, because you don't have to be the big bad to ruin someone's life. And so much of the evil in Suikoden, in my opinion, part of what makes the series so good is that it has, like, the evil of how do you say it? Is it banal? I don't know. It's one of those words. I think it's banal. But just, like, really, like, petty, small scale, normal people doing bad things. Like, you don't have, like, the great evil, like, hell warlord, badness man descending from the sky and I am the embodiment of all that is horrible in the world. Like, no, it's just some dude. I wouldn't say he's necessarily a passively competent military leader. I would say he's not wholly incompetent, and he's managed to get in good with enough people because there's so much corruption. I don't know that it's competence that got him where he is. But like, this is really bad. This is a really horrible and awful and terrible thing. Like this is a straight up, like, this is an atrocious action. This is, like, there's no ambiguity. This is evil. Like, this is evil. Like, there's, like, bah ha 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 ha. I'm like, haha, like, you know, setting things on fire and everyone runs away and they're fine. This is small evil. Like, is this going to shape the face of the world? Is this going to change the role, like the direction of the nation, or scar a lot of people for life or anything? No. But it's still so awful. So awful. Now we have to fight some dudes. But I really appreciate that the game goes there. You know, his flunky is totally useless. That is definitely true. Let's see how this goes. I might be sorry I didn't bring Luke when we actually have an actual boss fight, but in the meantime, it's not like I'm gonna get rid of Kai. Did you see what just happened? Now, we don't need to have Cleo use a spell. We have Kai in the party, so we're fine. Do I need to heal anybody? Not really, no. Maybe Lepant shouldn't be in the very front, but whatever. He's fine. Everybody's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. How are you? I'm sorry. I will never not do that. He's just so orange. So phenomenally orange. She's very yellow. Like, he's just some awful person. He's just... It's one of the things that I love about this game. This whole series. Remember Pawn? Yeah. We're reflecting badly on the McDowell name. So Pawn is not the brightest man in the world, but he's not actually a bad person. He's just dealing with moral ambiguity and complexity is not where he shines. I think it's safe to say. If it matters what we do here. Does it matter? Do I fight him? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I didn't know that. Saying I won't forgive you is actually a really, really, really big thing. Yes, Blue Glass, please do, because I don't remember. I'm just pulling my own hair here. I didn't realize that. Wow, okay. Yeah, because I know that this game is willing to go there. I'm like, this means I'm going to kill him, and this means I'm going to let him go. Yes. That one I figured. But what, other than that, what changes? I'm absolutely delighted with Chrono's reaction here. All right, we're gonna go with it. He's dead now. He wasn't even coming at us and we had to kill him in self-defense. Oh shoot! I didn't want to talk to the person who I was like, oh, surely Pawn's the one that I talked to progress the story, but it's not. I did that wrong. She's very, very pretty. I will be making decisions with the bigger, more consequential moments in the game, Gritty Turbo Teen, but there's people here who haven't played the game, so I'm very curious what they will say. You know what I'm talking about. Don't say, but you know what I'm talking about. All of you who know, you know. Which is probably actually what this scene is kind of setting up. They're introducing the fact that you have the option to choose sometimes. Do I forgive this person or not? In a way that doesn't have consequences. That may become relevant in this game at a later point. They are an OTP. They're not my OTP, but I'm very happy for them. They're very much in love, and you can tell. Sophie! You know how like a cat is curled up and then they have to get up so they can curl up the other way? Because they've warmed one side and they have to warm the other side. This is very cute. Sophie's doing that. But he was afraid of what the consequences would be for others. Hey, Pawn! Are we gonna say no to Pawn? No, we're not gonna say no to Pawn. We're not gonna say no to Pawn. Pawn, you might want to get your head on straight, but join us. He did what he thought was the right thing. That's right. Pawn is a good person. He's just... That's true. Then he helped us take out an Imperial officer. He does comment on food at home base. You will all be glad to know. They probably are, Chrono, and you know, more power to them. I love this song. It's so pretty. I need to get a guitar friend. I had a guitar friend that I was talking to about doing this years ago, but I don't know that it's ever gonna happen. I don't know. But don't worry, I'll level him up and make sure he has good gear. Because we wouldn't want anything happening to Pawn. We wouldn't want anything to happen. Alright, buddy. I mean, yeah, that's... yes. He thought I was gonna go back to the spinning wheel room. I'm not going to put us all through that cake. No, why would this village need a military commander? That's a good question. I don't know. Somebody tell Barbarossa. I'm not high enough level for her, am I? Nope. Alright. I guess we probably ought to go back to home base. Muku Muku. Was 3 what you were going for, Dover? Was that the oh no. Oh no, I have a bucket on my head. What am I gonna do? If only Victor could hit even without a bucket on his head. Alright, well if you do feel like coming up with another pun, I'm sure. Oh no! I need to get back to home. Antitoxins. Who needs you? I don't. How do I... Oh no, it's this way. It is this way. Okay, this is how I get up home. Bam, 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 bam. Crystals? No, crystals aren't. The rune pieces are what you stick on your weapon. Crystals are the runes that you put on yourself. It's very clear, I know. Okay, well, I didn't throw medicine away. It's fine. I can just go get- I didn't get Gasper, did I? No, I did. Did I get Gasper? I'll just gamble it back. I need to forge some weapons anyway. Man, I need to get Kulon. Are we gonna call ourselves a Flute army? I bet we are. Alright, Rock. First order of business. Oh, hey! Sup, Varkas and Sidonia? Heh. They're joining, obviously, Gremio. There's gotta be some actual bandits in this, since the original story is all sorts of bandits. I can go get him though, Blue Glass, right? Isn't Gaspar? Didn't I get Gaspar? I thought I got Gaspar. Yes, we did save them from crucifixion. They're like, you helped us out, and we like what you're doing. This is why I call Sidonia. She's out right now. Matthew's got it covered. See, so Pawn is not very good at making decisions or thinking things through, but Matthew has that covered. Matthew's whole thing is being smart and coming up with solutions for things. So having him on our side is good. It is such a shame that Eleanor wasn't in a better game. She was totally wasted. I would have liked to have seen her and like Lucretia. Because Lucretia didn't really have a good... Like, it would have been interesting to have a character like Eleanor opposed to Lucretia. Now wait you don't get to say anything. So at this point, like, we've had, like, it's kind of fun, like, we have this, these are the required characters. There are obviously more people that we have in our home, but they aren't in the story scenes because they're optional. But yeah, so at this point, like, we've actually, like, it actually feels like we're having a bit of, like, oh, we've actually put together a group of people, you know, this is going okay. Like, yeah, there's no ambiguity that the Empire has big problems and probably needs to be taken down. So there's not really any question about whether we're doing the right thing or not. Yeah, like everybody's having a pretty good time. They're getting along. It's a good, like, positive note where you're like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good about where I am. Alright, I assume Matthew's the one I can't talk to? Or rather, the one who triggers the story? He usually is. I mean, Eileen, consider... Yes. Lepant is definitely the dadliest of them. So yeah, Sidonia doesn't say a lot. Victor's a little drunk. Just slightly. No, he can't. Maybe's not a partier. How interesting. What could possibly be happening here? Who could possibly have seen that drama was going to happen? Oh shoot, I forgot to heal, didn't I? Well, that's alright. I guess I'll have to fight the ninja assassin. Or I could just like try deadly fingertipsing him. I doubt it works. Does it work? Can I deadly fingertips him? Is that allowed? Does he count as a random encounter? It's insta-death. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Just because it'd be really funny. Oh no, it won't work! Okay, fine. Fine. It is normal bad. That's why I figured I would ask. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack you. And then maybe I'll take some medicine. Oh, I should take some medicine. Mega medicine? Not mega medicine, just medicine. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh no, did you just teleport away? Scoundrel! I probably should have blue glass, but I forgot about it. Because I tend to think of magic in this game series as being the thing that you use in boss fights. Well, they couldn't have sent a bunch of guys with crossbows in here. This is my castle. Admittedly, this is like all of my people, but... Fools. Clear's gonna come out of there and rip your throat out. Yeah, by the way, so this isn't the Emperor that's trying to get me. This isn't the Empire that's trying to get me. This is Windy sending ninjas after me. Ninjas are less Barbarossa's style. So he didn't call us punks. Everyone wants to protect me. Oh, I thought there was boss music. Is there not in this game? Really? You sure? I guess that's why the regular battle music sounds so dramatic and my brain thought it was the boss music and got really confused. Okay. It's like someone forgot to tell Higashino-san that, that there should be boss themes. Well, every battle you should take seriously. It's a beautiful day outside. I love Pawn. He's predictable. Oh, but I don't have my party members, do I? Rock. I want to stick stuff in my bathhouse. Oh, hi, Kai. She's probably saying, she probably means like, oh, you must be thinking about your father, aren't you? But that's not how it was translated. Practice match. No, we don't need that. She's just gonna chill out here. It is fun, I think, going around and trying to find, like, where are all my people located? And so whenever the castle gets upgraded, which it has, I think, 3 levels, it might have 4, like, when you, like, arrive to your castle and it shows the, like, outside view, that means that you've gotten to, like, the next level of it, and then you have to go wandering around, like, to see what's changed in your castle. You're the one who gave it up, buddy! You can't blame me for it. I mean, I guess you're not trying to. Thanks, Onel. Haha! Here's Rock. Isn't Barbara the 1 and 2? Business in my vault. Drop the white paint. Drop the counter crystal. Oh! Oh, hold on. I forgot. I actually have stuff in my party. I'm gonna go I'm just gonna go put some junk in my bathhouse. Victor is hanging out in the inn for some reason. Oh, did I go down instead of up? I did. Well, I'm good at directions and understanding things in games. Look at what a professional I am. The most professional. Alright, bathhouse. Sasuke, here we go. Take bath. Okay, place antique. We're gonna put the vase, so we're just gonna stick some stuff. You can get things, like different stuff that happens depending. Oh, we did! Our bathhouse did upgrade. Look at this. It used to be just barrels. Now it's like all like fancy and cool, like a proper bath. Very exciting. But yeah, you can get weird, interesting things if you put certain item combinations. But I just wanted to get stuff out of my inventory. As one does. So what are we gonna do? Yes. So you're saying I should put Lepant in? So slow. Where is he? There he is. Add to the party. Who else do we want to add to the party? By the way, Kryn. I can put Kryn in my party now too. Isn't that great? We can have Kai. Oh, do I need Jupo and Taiho? Okay. Oh, that's right! I'm gonna go get Meg! I need another back row character. No, I don't need to. Yeah, apparently she is. I forgot she was too. She comes with an earth rune. Yeah, Jupo's in my party for some reason. I don't remember him saying he was gonna join me, but there he is, so... I must have told him to join me. I don't remember, though. I'm sure she does. Does she have... Do they have one together with Sheena? Oh, I'm gonna get Sheena, aren't I? That's why I need Lepant in my party. I need Jupo so I can get Meg, Lepant so I can get Sheena. Is there anyone else I need to worry about recruiting? And if not, who else should we put in the party? Do you folks have any preference? I don't know. He followed us and we didn't kick him out the door into the water, and maybe we should have. Oh, Dover, that's funny. Maybe so, I don't know. I don't really trust him. But I also know that it's fine. It's fine. Who do we want to stick in? Do we want another long-range fighter or another short-range fighter? Or do we want to have everyone be medium fighter just to mess with us? Let's do Kai. Okay. Dude party, though. Formation? No, not magic. Formation. Lepant doesn't have as much health. Oh, I have Taiho for recruiting purposes, right? Jupo, you go in the back. In the far back. Alright. I should probably... Oh, Rock can just unequip everything for everyone else, right? He has that gift. I hope so anyway. Maybe he doesn't. But if they have that in Final Fantasy VI, surely they have this here. Fine, thanks, because like they assume that you're like... Yes, there we go. You can. Whose items do we detach? Let's take Cleo's. Yes. Is Gremio not in my party? No. He is. Is Victor in my party? Did I leave Victor behind? I don't know. Camille's stuff I want, though. Oh, I don't have Victor with me. Okay. I couldn't remember. Oh, is my inventory full? Probably. Cause, yeah, you only have 4 pages of inventory in this, but it'll get bigger as I get more people, right? Doesn't my vault upgrade? Okay, guard robe. Gremio. Yeah, no, like everything. Actually, no, that means it's on the 4 things. Maybe it's not so limited. And I just think it's limited. I don't know. So this whole inventory management thing is not the best thing in the game. Oops, let's start with Tyr, because I like him. Oh no, he's good. Who is... Somebody has another armor. Okay. And a hat. And some gear. Okay, Lepant. Now you have lots of defense. You have less defense. I should probably give you some clothes. It's gonna take a minute, sorry folks. Hold on. Is Gremio wearing the best stuff he can? No. Oh, Lepant can use a shield? Are you serious? Like, nobody can use shields in this game. I have no idea. Okay, he says. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you can't put question mark items in there. Okay. Okay. I do need to get... I do not remember who the person is who's the appraiser. Apparently, Cake. I'm gonna embarrass him. It's the worst. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, we're here already! Okay. I was like, I don't remember what the next plot beat is. I remember what the next plot beat is. Yes. Oh, God. I just remembered. Or rather, rethought of. Yeah. So the Suikoden games are dark and serious, so... Something bad is happening. But yeah, so him being an elf, Carcass being an elf, is remarkable. There are not a lot of elves running around. You found us. We're here. And like, Gremio was like immediately caretaking. She's not here right now. Can I take a message? That's not a lie. You can't see her right now. The elves. That's right. One of the great generals is planning genocide. Good times. So the implication here being that Varkas brought a bunch of dudes and that there is an army besides like the like 10 people that we have recruited. There's dudes in addition. Not yet. Yes, so get used to this happening. There will be army battles, but there's also going to be a lot of, if only a small group could go in and do this. Oh, maybe 6 people. Yeah, I'm sure that Lepant brings some of his, but they don't mention that. Okay. Shoot. So much for a recruitment mission. Okay. That's alright. We'll just go do some recruitment. Oh man. Oh man, I love this game. Also, Deep Fry, thank you for following. And I think there was somebody else who followed, but I didn't get around to saying thank you. No, the person I just kicked out of my party. No, this is PlayStation 1, but it's an early PlayStation 1 game. So it is beyond what you could see or hear with a Super Nintendo, but not astronomically so. Where is Meg anyway? Is she here? There she is. Hi, Meg. I did kick Kai out, which means that I shouldn't need to make 2 trips, because that should be everyone that I need to recruit, folks. It's an interesting game. It's a good, like, serious not melodramatic. It's a serious dramatic plot with like good lighthearted moments, and A very real feeling world, which you only get the tiniest taste of in this game. But then you play the second game, and the world kind of opens up more. And they're all of the Suikoden games reference each other in some way. There'll be overlapping characters. There'll be like countries next to each other. Sometimes you'll like be like, oh, that person that I ran into over there is related to this. Oh, they were that one like relatively minor character is from here. Interesting. And then maybe is important or not. There might be one of those since we get into. Chifro. Haha. So she's a little girl. And Chifro's not very thrilled about this. She makes robots too. They're the robot making squad. Oh, do I have to go? Nah. I should probably save. Save properly. And then I'll go gamble, I guess, with Gaspar. Ba-ding, ba-ding. I think that's kind of what they're going for, Chrono. I think he's that kind of engineer type. Alright, let's go. Hey, Gaspar. Let's see how it goes. Are you folks ready for another round of this? No, it's fine. I'm just gonna hit the button and sometimes the dice will fall. I did just save. It's not making the dice sound effects. Yes! Cool! Well, that worked out. And bonus, we have money now. Yeah. All right, who else are we recruiting? Who else did I put in my inventory? My party. Lepant, Sheena, right? Where is he? I assume that's Sheena. Good night, Dover. Thanks for joining us. Alright, let us save again. And then we'll go get Sheena. I'm right? Blue Glass, that's what we're doing here is we're getting Sheena. That's the only reason I could think of why we would need Lepant. Daddy's gotta go yell at his good-for-nothing son. When do I get Templeton? So I can actually have a map of sorts. Oh, where is he anyway? Is he in the inn? Where are you, oh good-for-nothing son of mine? Where is he? Ah, okay. Yes, Suikoden 2 is very good. I'll be streaming that after I finish this one. So, this is Lepant's good-for-nothing son. You can tell they're related because he's also relatively orange. But not as orange as Lepant himself. Sheena, you're in trouble. Yes. I love this game very much. Yes, Sheena is an immature brat. He's a bit of a spoiled Yes, it is a feminine name, but no, his name is Gina. See, as long as Odessa's alive, everything's fine. It's all fine. Everything's good. Alright, so that's everybody that I needed to recruit with my current crew, which means we can go ditch some of them. Oop. We're gonna go back home. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go get some money so we can sharpen weapons. It looks like I have lots of money. That will quickly change once I start sharpening weapons. Especially as they... Oh! Look at that! Our castle just upgraded! Are you excited? So in Suikoden 2, the music changes as your castle upgrades. Alright. Let us... Oh look, the dude's no longer standing by his invention. So you go down here first and see. There's like a forge and mad scientist stuff happening. Kryn being not remotely uncomfortable or suspicious, lurking in the basement, you know, like you do. But I don't think this song changes. I have Tepesh. I've played the whole series, but I've been talking about it a lot, and so I'm introducing my viewers to, I think this is new now, to a series that some of them know well already, and some of them have not seen before. So we're trying to be careful to avoid spoiling them. I love the Suikoden series very, very much. So look at how much bigger they're. Look at this entire wing of the castle. It's currently empty, but this entire section was inaccessible before. I think anyway. Either that or I just never went out that door. But as you recruit more people and you come back to your castle, yeah, it's fun to look around and see where they are. And in 2, because they'll be so if you're not already used to like, well, in 2 they blah. Oh, there's the gambling. You'll notice things have kind of changed layouts. But I will be talking a lot about the things that Suikoden 2 does better. We're gonna get to Suikoden 2 and then you'll hear all about it. Yeah, Suikoden 2 I think might be the best written, like the best game story ever. It's so good. Yeah, well, everything in 2 is more advanced, but in 2, it's not just a castle. And the way that it upgrades, it feels more lively as it goes. It's very cool, and I just think it's really neat. I just really like Suikoden 2, okay? I don't think she'd be very happy with you. Oh. It's okay, Adrian. Hi, Lepant. Wait, is he... Oh, he left my party to go escort his son home, right? And you go pay the money here. Yeah. We got it. Alright, oh, we were gonna go up and see what's changed on the next floor. I don't know if it'll go up another floor after this. Oh, it does. Okay. So there's rock in the storage vault. Here's our bathhouse. Let's see if our bathhouse looks bigger. Yeah, Suikoden, well, the reason why I'm starting us with Suikoden 1 is because I feel like it is a really good introduction to the world, and to the way things feel without being as overwhelming, because it's only one country. You can only have one rune at a time. Like, just a lot of things are a little bit simpler in it. Is there anyone else out here? No. And I feel like it lays some really helpful groundwork. But it's interesting because you wind up with kind of a misconception in a way about what the world is like. based solely on this game. Things that kind of get cleared up as... And look, we've got one more floor to go up now. Which we did not have before. Look at this! This is like some like creepy mist dragon mural on the floor. Luke's got a bigger room with the tablets. What's going on here? There's a couple of bedrooms. Maybe one of them's mine. There's Matthew. It's a situation room right here. Matthew, let me change my party members. No, you cannot pay her off, I don't think. Alright, we're going to eject Taiho and Jupo. Who else should we put in the party? Is it its own wing already now, though? I didn't think our castle was that. I thought that was like another step across, but it might not be. Shows what I know. I mean, if we're gonna go off of both characters that I love and that are useful, and then Kai. No offense to like literally everybody else, but this is my party member. Don't let me forget to equip my gear. I'll have to equip my team. Tepesh, I've played the game before, so I know why to do that. Okay, so I do have this advancement. Okay. Like, look at how much bigger my castle is and also how much better it looks. I've still got time before the thing, though. Yeah, I thought that it was longer until I had that room. Oh, Pawn. Never change. But yes, no, we have to make sure that Pawn is in good condition at a later date. It may become relevant. So are these all the floors now? Or is there going to be one more floor? I don't remember. Oh shoot, where is Rock? I forgot. I need to equip everyone. Okay, well we're just gonna go upstairs. I can't find my way around. Things are hard. I think he's on this floor, yes. It's the tricky thing about your place for arranging. Okay. Withdraw. Victor and Cleo, you need more clothes. Victor. Cleo. It is an RPG, yes. Is brass better than... No, that is what I've got, okay. Circlet for Cleo. Headband for Victor. I should just buy more stuff too. Oh, actually, no, we're gonna do. We're gonna detach from everybody else. Gremio's in my party. Who's not my party? Luke! I'm just gonna take all your stuff. Well, all the stuff that I can take. You won't take the question marks. Nope. Not gonna happen. Okay. Okai's in my party, though. Oh, Luke. I like Luke a lot as a character. I don't know that I would necessarily like him as a person, but I think he's a very interesting addition to the stories. Pointy hat. Oh, leather armor. Yes. Yeah, well, especially in this game. Because in 2, you see Sasarai and you're like, And granted, that's a brief part of the game, but it's enough to kind of give you pause and make you kind of start wondering. Whereas in this game, he's just, like, not annoying sidekick that she voiced off on you. And he just kind of sucks a little bit. It's really nicely done, though, like, because that's clearly something they've been planning for a while. I do, but he's not very good, I don't think. Yes, he does die all the time. I should probably put some boots on someone. Let's equip some stuff, maybe buy some stuff. Maybe get our gear stuff better. Okay, no, we don't have a rune shop. Oh, I thought you said a weaponsmith. Yes, no, we have a smith. We do not have a rune smith. You will know when we have the rune master. You will know. You will not be able to forget. The character is memorable. I feel like I maybe shouldn't give him all the best gear. Maybe I should give that to, like, Victor. Victor's not wearing anything, though. We should probably remedy that. She's wearing a whole lot of not. Yeah, we're gonna gamble some money. Not yet, though. He'll need them eventually. I guess they're really good, so. Bind yet. Oh, Kirkus, you are not going in the front row, honey. That's not gonna last. Item. And yes, like, this is very annoying. Alright, I guess I could just sell some of those. Okay, fine. Should I sell some of this stuff or put it in storage? I guess I'll put it in storage for now. Gonna drop that. Gonna drop that. Oh, I should probably actually put those shoes on. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. And yeah, we don't need these either. And we're gonna take some medicine out. I think I've got medicine, yeah. Everybody should have a medicine. Everyone should always have a medicine. Okay. Let's see, okay, so here's my blacksmith. Fine collection of tools. Sharpen. Sorry. I was gonna ask about that blue glass because I don't remember. Where is my shopkeeper? Next floor up. I don't have to sharpen any weapons yet. Oh no, we've gotten into the residential section. That won't do. We have to go back down to the commercial section. Is he down one floor? Yes? Yes. Yes. Chandler. Candle maker. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Where's my armor? Do I have an armor? Maybe I don't have an armor. I thought I had an armor. Maybe I don't. Well, in that case, we might be ready to... And I don't need any money. Marie, save my game. We have about half an hour, folks, before I usually shut down. I need to put my people in the right order or I will forget and we will all be so sad when Kyrgyz dies and Victor can't do anything. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I will buy in towns. So shall we go ahead and move towards the forest village? Yes, I think so. My original copy, I don't have a PS1, although I have my original copy of both of the first two games. So I feel relatively comfortable. Like, I'm fine with emulating it, because I do own it and have owned it since back in the day I gave Konami the money. But there are a few errors in the emulation. I do still own it, yes. Which is good, because it would be very difficult to replace. Okay, Forest Village is to the far east of here, like... Where's the Forest Village? I thought it was to the east. A ways. Templeton, I need you. Southeast, okay. Probably through here. This looks right, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know that mine is complete, unfortunately. I did it wrong. Oh. Yeah, so I can just like let the enemies go when they're no low enough level because they won't give me any experience because of the way the leveling system works. Like there's no grinding to be had. Really, Chrono? Yeah. We will go far enough south that we can go east again. What is this? Is this it? Ah! Here we go. Hello. I am not going to be playing Silent Hill because I do not play scary things. Horror gives me nightmares. Even though I'm an adult. I can't handle it. It's too scary for me. So, unfortunately, I hate to let you down. I understand why people like Silent Hill 2 so much, though. I have heard very good things about it, and I know that it is all about psychological horror and the breakdown of your main character, and that's very interesting stuff for me, but Silent Hill is too much. Oh no! Everybody's gonna point and laugh at my elf. Secret elfin trail. Alright. You do that. I'm gonna get my weapons sharpened. Okay, maybe I won't get my weapons sharpened. I was nervous about whether I could handle Undertale's scary bits, but I wound up being okay. Alright, well... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that the forest village doesn't like secretly have somebody generic who can sharpen my weapons better. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that. I guess that would be scary, wouldn't it? No, I don't need any of this. Didn't, like, fans hack being able to go up that staircase? It's a huge maze. Humans can't get through there, but elves can. Conveniently enough, we have an elf. Can't walk this way. Okay. Well, I guess there's not much to be done here. Just gotta go into the forest. Hope that our elf helps us. He's our Legolas. It made me so happy that the game has, like, just bird calls. Kobolds! Oh man, okay. Wow, Victor has so much health. Victor, you have literally double Cleo's health. Do you really need that much health? Can you like share with the rest of the class? Master People attack is so good. He's just really good, and I just think he's a great character. I love Victor. I don't know who my favorite of all time Suikoden character is, but Victor's definitely in like my top 5. And there's a lot of characters and a lot of games in the series. But he's just so good. Kirkus! Look at all those levels. This, you see, so did you see what just happened there? Kirkus was underleveled. And you see how quickly, like in 2 fights maybe, he'll be at level. Oh, I forgot she shows up here! It's Vicky! The Empire, which one? Is just such an interesting line there. You're like, wait, what is she talking about? How many empires are there? Why would you ever say no to Vicky? You might have seen art of her. Spoiler, she's in multiple games. So you may very well have seen art of her. Oh, Vicky. When my sister and I first started cosplaying, she cosplayed as Vicky. The really terrible wig. I went as Elise Landale from Phantasy Star 1. You know, we're not really sure on that, Chrono. She teleports through space and possibly also time. It's a little unclear. We haven't figured that out yet. Except she messes it up sometimes. Oh, Vicky. Holly boys! Don't need to fight them. I'll just let them go. They're so cute. Why would you fight a Holly boy? Oh, I bet I did this wrong. I bet I was supposed to go get that treasure chest. Is there something in that treasure chest that's worth having? Aren't the Holly spirits pretty? I think they're pretty. I always thought they were pretty. Like, do I care about the treasure chests in there? Karami! This doesn't seem good, does it? Because he's a kobold, which set them up for the worst pun ever in Suikoden 4, in which they're cat people, and they are kobolds, which I didn't put together for years, and then was like, wait, oh no, oh no. They were very proud of themselves for that. Yeah, no, I'm sorry if you're looking for somebody who's like having like a blind reaction to this. I know the Suikoden games quite well, so this is not going to be a blind playthrough. No, Chrono. Well, but the thing about the kobold is that like it's you have to know Japanese to get the fun, but it's a very good one. But I'm enough of a nerd that I know that, so. The co-italics. I don't know. Alright, well let's go stick our face into stealing things from the puppies. That sounds like a good idea, right? Oh man. Also, the kobolds in this game don't speak very wait. Oh my gosh, look at this! Look at this doggy portrait! Do you see this? I don't think I ever noticed a doggy portrait. I wonder if this is like supposed to be like dog food on a plate. There's a doggy portrait on the wall. That's adorable. Oh no. But yeah, so the kobolds here are a little bit simple and they have a hard time speaking, clearly. Or they don't, like, it comes across like English. The language that our characters are speaking does not feel like their first language. But kobold, there are kobolds that are much more humanoid in 2. Just not fight any of these kobolds. Why would we fight them if we don't have to? Friends, I'm not gonna hurt you. But yeah, I remember when my sister and I first played this game, we had this idea of what we thought like the Suikoden world was. And then playing the second game was like, oh, actually no. What do you think is happening here? What do you think is on this map? What are we looking at? What stands out? Does anything catch your eye? It's a big mystery. What could possibly be the thing that stands out here? Could it be the tree? Oh man. It's just called Elves. Listen to the gorgeous use of woodwinds. Oh, Sylvina! Oh, Valerie is here! She's kind of got a little bit of Celis going on. Including being a really, really, really powerful swordswoman, awesome, cool character who the game's original, like, primary creator has a crush on. He really likes Valeria. I talked a lot. That's what I did. I talk a lot to Vesh. I can't remember how many hours it took me to beat Undertale. Well, because like I have unrelated tangents. I talk about things about like the story and what I think it's doing, what it makes me think about other characters, other stories, that sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. But I am the opposite of a speedrunner. Undertale is 20 hours. Yes. So if you're alright with that, welcome, pull up a seat and join us, but I know it's not for everyone. But yeah, so Valeria, you know how Kai and McDowell's Unite Attack is like broken good? Valeria's, she has a rune that is broken good. And people asked Murayama, the mastermind of the Suikoden series, why her rune is so good. And he's like, I like her. So here, like, the elves are, as elves frequently are, hateful towards humans outside of the fact that there is a human who wants to genocide them. But there's the usual elven, like, we are better than. So it's just icky. Charming. So is Sylvina how I progress the story? Yes, there is some tension here. Oh, is this just, I thought that was her. I guess this is just the generic elf girl. I have played some of these on Flute, yes. And I want to play more. But yeah, no, I've done the Dragon Knight's Fortress. I did Reminiscence from 2. Moonlit Night. And I think... Oh, and I did the Alma Keenan theme from 3, which is my favorite song from that game. That wound he gave me, who could he be? What is the context of this? Perhaps we'll find out if we go in and talk to people. Okay, so this is not Sylvina. Okay. Sylvina, excuse me. Yeah, we're stinky humans. Kirkus is okay. They don't raise their prices for you, at least, which they do in a lot of places. Ooh, that's expensive, but really good. Like, that's really good, right? Should I go get more money so I can get more magic robes? I should buy this. I mean, I don't glitch, but I'm certainly going to go use Gaspar to get money, because that's what you do. Who should I put this on? You did blue glass. I can just bankrupt myself buying the magic robe, right? I mean, I'll buy 2 of them. Then I'll be out of money. I can go gamble more money. That's fine. We can do that. Who should get it? Probably you. Beat it. Just beat it. Is the feather good? Is this gear really good? Oh well. Oh, I should probably equip those, shouldn't I? Equipment. It's a pretty good improvement. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Hold on. Are any of the things that I just unequipped useful by anybody else? Yes! Victor. Oh man, Victor, you sure are carrying stuff. Oh, this is also good for... Ah! No, wrong button! Oh! Thank you, Blue Glass. I forgot to do that. Okay. I'm good at this. Okay, hold on. Item, hand over. Is your guard robe? Okay. Okay. Boots. Hand over to... Oh. Okay. It's such an inefficient system. It's kind of miserable. And I'm sorry, folks, that it's going to continue to be annoying. Yeah, I'm going to sell the brass armors. I want to, like, sell everything all at once. Oh, he has, like, nothing. Okay. Kirkus. Victor, what are you wearing? Oh, you're not. Okay. Kirkus is not wearing a lot either. He's probably not gonna... But he can use magic. What is... Oh, Cleo has Fire Rune. I should probably put something on Kirkus at some point. Let's sell some junk. Should have gotten more money, though. Beat it. Scram. Let's go into some people's houses. Get yelled at. It's great. Ew, humans. Guardians of the forest. So there was a fight, apparently, between the elves and Kwanda. Things haven't been going so great. We're not BFFs. Dirty dwarves and stupid kobolds. So it's not just that they hate humans, they just kind of hate everybody. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's likely that dwarves actually catch and eat humans? Does that seem likely? Or not humans, elves. Kirkus is like, oh my god, we need help. Hello. What do you want? What happens if you try to take... Can't be returned, haha. Oh, well, when I played the game back in 1994, my sister and I also spent forever exploring everything over and over and over again. Like, we really, 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 really dug into this game and loved it so much. So here I am, several years later. Just a little while. Was it 94? I thought it was 95. But I guess it had to be released in the US when I played it. So that would be 95, I guess. Yes. No, I think it was released in the US in 95 and I guess 97. Or later. I don't remember exactly when Suikoden 2 was, but I know that it was more than a year later. But yeah. So we progressed the plot a little bit and we did some recruiting. I think the thing is, because we've been basically recruiting everyone we have access to, whereas usually when you play this game for the first time, you wander around a bit and you're like, oh, how do I get that person? Oh, there's a person over there. And so there's a lot more coming and going. So the fact that we're like basically getting people as they are gettable prevents us from having to backtrack quite so much. But it also means that adds to our playtime as far as how much story we've progressed. But we did totally do some plot. We recruited a bunch of people, but we got Lepant, that was plot, and got Pawn back, all of that was plot, and now we're gonna help these elves. Everything's gonna go great. 95 and 98, that sounds right. Yeah, I knew it was a few years because my sister and I ran our Suikoden fan game in 95 or 96, and it took a little while before the second game came out and proved everything wrong. 99 in the US, okay. Yeah. No, that's alright. My memory is not perfect. So I hope that those of you who haven't seen Suikoden before are enjoying this. And that you are looking forward to Suikoden 2 and that you're not too annoyed about how much of this game is spent with me being like, so Suikoden 2 does this better, so wait till we get to Suikoden 2. Can you wait for Suikoden 2? But it's so good. Save again? Okay. Do you not believe me that I saved? That's fair, Blue Glass. This is also why I will never ever get Clive's side quests. Did I save badly? It still says Elves, so. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I'm sorry I didn't stream over the weekend like I said I was going to. But we're gonna continue to play through this every Tuesday at 7 Eastern. Thursday we are returning to Crisis Core 2, the remake of Final Fantasy VII. And I will try this coming weekend to do maybe a tarot stream, maybe a music stream, we'll see. Before next Thursday. I've been better, Chrono! I've been better, and I'm gonna try to upload them straight from my computer so that it's higher quality. So YouTube, if you've made it this far, let me know if this is more readable and better quality. But yeah. I will try to get back to work on some of my music to put up on YouTube too. So yeah, thank you all so much. As always, if you're not yet on the Discord and you want to join, feel free to join the Discord. If you don't mind me screaming into the void and occasionally sharing cat photos, you can follow me on social medias. Thank you all so much. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely evening.